Welcome everyone, it's Ian from DIY Home and Gardening. Another video for you. So, been to Morrison's again and saw this amongst the leftover soft fruit plants, bit of a bargain. It's blackcurrant, £3.50. That's ridiculously cheap. Ben again, so it's an alright variety. It's not a garden centre variety necessarily, but it's one of the Ben types, so nice and tolerant of most conditions. As with a lot of my things, I'm going to plant it in a container, so this container about 40 centimetres width and depth, so ideal sizing still for a plant of this nature. Blackcurrants, what is there to say really? Blackcurrants are really, sharp, tasty, sweet berry. They sort of, I suppose, where we're talking June to August fruiting time. Getting masses of trusses hanging down. Won't do this year because it's not got any flowers on, but next year should do. And it has that lovely fragrance in the foliage, as all sort of ribes family plants do. So ribes, flowering currant is the ornamental version, and these are the normal currants, I suppose. But yeah, even the leaves smell of blackcurrant, so really nice. Anyway, going in this, what I've done already, so I've pre-drilled the holes using a 12mm drill bit, so nice and big. Just going to again remove the labelling so we don't get any issues. So, as with all container growing, they want to be in the soil-based potting medium, so it doesn't really need special requirements other than it wants a soil-based product. So I'm going to be using John in his number 3. I do want moisture retentive soil that's I suppose got a good fertiliser content to it. Obviously after that you can apply plenty of your own fertiliser. Also wants free draining, so pop that to one side. We'll do the same as I did previously in my blueberry container, just using a load of drainage, like so. So there we go. We got about 3 to 4 inches of drainage in the base there. Then let's try and get this out in one piece. It's a heavy one, this one. So John in this, as you can read on the back, number 3. So the number 3 essentially means that it's got a good amount of fertiliser to it for more mature or longer containerised plants, or plants that can be containerised for longer, I should say, in correct English. So we just pop it in, break up some of the lumps up to a rough height that we want, which is about so high so that we'll end up with 1 inch space. Let's make some space for me. And also at the same time, secateurs, you can just snip off any dead, diseased or dying stems. Just remove it from the pot. So for reference, this is, it's a 17cm deep pot, which is probably about a 1.5 litre pot. So pop it in so the plant itself is roughly central. Use a trowel, as this is a little bit on the wet, clumpy side. that in, break it up as you go. You can sort of see the consistency of that. Unlike the number 2 and ericaceous, this is definitely more loamy, so it is a heavier product. Definitely more moisture retentive. So the John in his soil, it's not a specialist soil, you can get it from any garden centre, and it is a good product. So for any plants that are going to be staying long term in containers, that's what you want to be using, is a soil based product. So we'll just get the last little bit around. Give it a light firm in, tidy up around your crown. Dogs are always yapping next door. Right, that's done. So you can see we've left about a 1-inch gap to the top of the pot again. So that acts as our watering reservoir for when you're doing your watering during the summer period. 1 inch worth of water penetrates down roughly about 6 inches in the container. So fill it once to the brim, let it sink through, fill it again, and then that will give you a combined watering depth of about 15 inches in your container, which is plenty. So then that means you can give it sort of a really good soak a couple of times a week, rather than doing little and often that so many people do. By giving containerised plants a good drink less frequently, you'll get much better root establishment and development, rather than having lots of small fibrous roots to the top. So that's it. How to plant up blackcurrant bush, nearly forgot. How to plant up your blackcurrant bush, there we are. Job done. So, hope you found the video of use. Hope you like what I'm doing. Please subscribe if you do like what I'm doing. Don't forget to press the reminder so you see all the videos as I post them. Any messages or questions, as always, send them to me. I'll always get back to you. Most of all, get in your garden, have some fun, and enjoy what you're doing. So, till next time, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.